glittery. My favorite filter. My favorite eyeshadow palette. Now, Huda.
I'm going to go in with highlighter. I'm going to use my number 7 Stay Perfect highlighter. It's an eyeliner. Makeup facts number 1. Eyeliner is not a highlighter. Hello. Hello cheekbones. Y'all feel good today because you've got that eyeliner on you. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette review and makeup tutorial. Just taking a second to make it feel real. I received this palette for my 9th year anniversary from my, I was like, YouTube video tutorial. People need to see this in action. So first of all, what I'm going to do the makeup tutorial first so you can see all the amazing colours, and I'll talk you through them as I go along. Then at the end I will do the review part, just giving you a little bit of my own personal take on this amazing palette. So if you want to see the review, then skip along to the end of the tutorial. I'll put the timings in the description box below so you know where to go. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now I'm going to go in with the palette. Seriously, like, what is that about? Everything is super shiny. As you can see, there's 18 different shades of amazing colours in this palette. There are 8 matte shadows, 6 pressed pearls, 3 duochromes, and 1 daring pressed glitter. This bad boy here called Cosmo. We'll get into that a little bit later. I'll start off this tutorial with Desert Sand, and I'm going to use as many colours as possible so you guys can get the full oomph of this amazing palette. Gonna go in with this and just put that all across my lid to set my primer. So first impressions of Desert Sand, it moves really easily. You don't need a lot to put on the brush and sweep across. It blends really well. So now I'm going to go in with the colour Eden to start developing my cut crease with a fluffy brush. Just bringing that onto the top of my lid. One thing I notice about these colours is as soon as you put them on, you actually see the colour. There's so many palettes that I have. As soon as you put the colour on, you have to build and build and build. One thing with this, you put the colour on and you instantly see it, which is just so helpful when it comes to building up colours. So going in with this colour here, this amber colour, another warm, lovely toned brownie colour. I'm going to go in and put that into the corner of my eye just to give myself a bit of depth of brown, focusing that in the corner and smoking that out to the side. As I'll mention later, this has a mirror which is super helpful for doing makeup looks on the go. Now I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in the palette. This colour here is called Oud. This is going to be focused on the middle of my cut crease to create the definition. I'm going to go in with my favourite tapered brush, the Sigma E45. Doesn't make you feel as though you're going to ruin the makeup look. There's so many palettes that I do have. Some of them really don't give me what I want in terms of a dark shade. They just smear the makeup look. They just don't blend well with the other colours. Yes, my brush game is seriously not on point. You can combine so many of these shades together and achieve some real good looks. I'm also going with some concealer and cut my crease. I'm just going to go back in with that Oud colour, and I'm just going to define the top of the cut crease very slightly with the brush and just blend it round and down so I get that shape which I lost obviously when I was clearing up. Highlight my brow bone. I'm going to go in with a mixture of Angelic and Cashmere. Absolutely amazing, and I can't decide which one to use, so I'm going to use them both. For the lid, I'm going to go in with this amazing colour here called Amethyst, a gorgeous, gorgeous purple. It's going to look amazing when I combine it with some glitter later. Now I'm going to go in with the Daring Glitter. This is called Cosmo. This is the glitteriest shade in all of the palettes. There's the duos, your mattes, your shimmers, but this is the pressed glitter, so it's been pressed into the palette. The most easiest way to apply it is by using your fingers. I've tried brushes, it moves, it swipes, the fallout is unbearable. The fallout is maxed out on this particular color. It's the only one that does have the most fallout. As you can see, I have no fallout from the other colors. Nice load of glitter on there, pigmented up, colored up, and ready for me to use it, and I freaking love it. To fill in the gaps that the glitter hasn't managed to get in, I'm gonna go in with this color here called Turkish Delight. I'm gonna mix it with some Twilight just to ensure that it just makes it not look like a sparse lid. Gonna go in with my number 7 Stay Perfect liquid liner just to give myself a wing, because this look would not be complete without a wing. I would say when I've used glitters in the past, they're so pigmented that when you go in with an eyeliner, you can't achieve it. I've noticed with this palette, it's amazing. The glitter does not get in the way of the eyeliner, and you can still achieve a good wing with glitter, and it doesn't get messy or clogged up.
Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
So because I knew that the Cosmo was going to give me major fallout, I didn't do my foundation or anything before the tutorial. I'm going to do this all off cam. I'll be right back to show you some more colours and finish off the look. So my face is now foundationed, colour corrected, contoured and blushed. So going back in with the palette of life, I'm going to go in with this amazing colour here called Saffron to do underneath my waterline. Now I'm going to go back in with that dark brown oud just to go on the outer corners of the eye, just to make it a little bit darker. I'm going to go in with a Soap and Glory Smolder Kohl black eyeliner just to do my waterline. So going in with this colour here called Nefertiti, I'm going to use that to go into the corners of my eyes to give myself a bit of highlighting pop. This colour is perfect to do this. You need to build it up a little bit, so you can't just go in straight and use it and it's done. You do need to build up the colours very slightly, a little bit on the end of my nose for a highlight. Told y'all I was going to be literally trying to use as many colours and in as many multifunctional ways as possible, and I think I'm getting that with this. It's just so cool, it makes me so excited. So I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Vivid Highlighters in Pink Lights to do the base for my highlighting. And going in with this broken bad boy, this Iridescent Gold, also from Makeup Revolution. I'm going to use that as my base too, just to come further down and give that pop on the bits which the light would be catching. Then I'm going to go in with this colour here called Retrograde. This is going to be on my finger, and I'm literally dabbing that just on top of that Iridescent Gold and bringing that round just to blend that nicely in with the pink lights. Gonna go with some falsies. These are just the Eye Law Exaggerate number 145 from Boots. So I'm gonna be really daring with the lip color. I'm gonna go in with a black lip gloss. Wait. Reason being, I wanna use black. Then I'm gonna go in with some of the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette colors and dab them on top. So bear with me, I know it looks a bit vampy, a little bit like, why are you destroying the warmed toned makeup look with a black lip gloss? Because it will look sick. Okay, it's dark, it's on my teeth, it's going crazy, but I don't care. I'm gonna go in with this color here called Blood Moon to dab on to take some of this blackness down. Thinking which color? The Retrograde that I used, the highlighter on my cheeks. Gonna go in with this one and just put that on the outer edges of the lip. Okay, so now it's time for the review. So this is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette box, purple, iridescent, gorgeous box. Somewhere to keep it safe. You can take it with you around traveling, and you know that your palette will be safe inside. side. So moving on to the most amazing part of this tutorial, it is the actual palette itself. First and foremost, guys, let's talk about this packaging. If you can see as I'm moving it in the light, she has designed this packaging so everything is iridescent, deserty, purples, rich mirage colours. So when you open it, you get this cover over the top. Obviously it's the famous eyes. This is life. Has a mirror, which is so helpful when you're doing makeup looks. There are 18 shadows in this palette. They are varying in textures. I'm gonna go through them all. I will swatch them for you guys so you guys can see them. There are 8 matte pressed powders in this palette. So those will be your Desert Sand, your Musk, your Eden, your Amber, your Oud, Amethyst, Saffron, Blazing. The palette has 6 pressed pearl colours. They are so amazing. They're blendable, they're rich. This one here called Blood Moon. This colour here called Celestial, Royale, Turkish Delight, Angelic, Nefertiti, my favourite for doing that pop of colour in the corner of the eyes. I used it on the tip of my nose, I used it as a highlight. Also features 3 duochrome shades, which again are a mixture of different colours and give you that chrome, shimmery, metallic effect. So freaking amazing. This is Retrograde. I use this on the apples of my cheeks for a highlighter. Retrograde has basically some blues, purples and brown tones in there. This colour here called Cashmere. Again, this colour features browns, purple undertones, Celestial. This is more of a, I would say, kind of a deeper, rich, bourbony, purpley, warm toned colour. Huda Beauty has literally spoken to me in every single way. She has brought out one pressed glitter in this palette. This colour here called Cosmo. It is a pure glitter with binders to help it to obviously stay within the palette and actually be able to be used as an eyeshadow. This is life. In a palette pressed. Best way to apply this Cosmo colour is with your fingers. This was bought for me for my anniversary, my 9-year anniversary. So at the moment we are in November 2017. It's retailing in the UK for around about £56. That's on Cult Beauty website. They also sell it in Debenhams, Selfridges. I was listening to Huda Beauty speaking about this pre-launch back in September, and she was saying basically when she made this product, she was thinking of the desert. When she was younger, she used to imagine mirages in the desert, and that's why she created some of these colors. She said that the twilight and the retrograde colors specifically, she said when she used to think of a mirage, she'd think of warm colors and browns, purples, etc. And that's what gave her the inspiration to make these eyeshadow palettes. And for me, that just makes me feel like somebody is really interested in making something that other people can relate to. I would say this palette has been made with a lot of love and attention. One thing I would say, there isn't a black in the palette. It's meant to be a desert dusk warm colour, so black would just throw out the whole palette. But maybe if there was like a browny, blacky, you know, something that was made with a bit more of a darker undertone, it might be cool to add for the eyes. But all in all, I think this palette really achieves what it needs to achieve with everything it's already got inside it anyway. I'm going to get in and swatch these beautiful, beautiful things for you. The end of my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette review and makeup tutorial. I really hope I gave you guys an overview of what my impressions are of this palette. Obviously my skin is brown. It's going to come up differently on different coloured skins, but I think from what I've seen online, this palette is for all skin types. I'm not sponsored for this makeup tutorial. I'm literally doing it off my own back. I haven't been paid to do this. I haven't been given it from PR. I'm not that lucky. I don't have that gift where people want to send me stuff. But anyone out there who's watching this, if you want to send me some free stuff, then damn, give me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys, and also press the bell so you can see some more reviews, makeup tutorials. Christmas is coming soon, and I'm going to be doing some really awesome makeup tutorials for the Christmas season, and I might actually try and do some more review videos. I think I need to do more review videos. It's fun. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you real soon next time on my tutorial. Love you loads. Bye.